The load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the car. Describe any injuries caused. Francis was killed. Did the injured employee see a doctor? Yes. Did you file an employer's portion of workers' compensation? Yes. Supervisor's comments. Dexter, the truck driver, claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provide them with urine samples. What could have been done to prevent this accident? Double checking of the straps after transit should be mandatory, and drug screening for all drivers. Have the unsafe conditions been corrected? No. Additional comments. The local laborers are very superstitious, and this hasn't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work until we have someone from the local church walk the park and exorcise the spirits. Even the slightest noise made me jump. Oh. No? Run? I guess that's where I'm going next. I think I want my kid dead.
Mommy is coming, Callum!
Oh good, now we get to deal with babies. Thank you, Melissa14, for the follow. Awesome. Much love. I hope you enjoy listening to me scream like a little girl. Or like a big girl. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, now my cat's staring at me weird. Awesome. It's just what I wanted to have to deal with in this game. My cat.
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, "Yes, Sheriff."
I think this is all in my head.
Don't be afraid. Callum? Callum!
Oh, cool. Now I get to ride that creepy fucking Ferris wheel. There we go. That was weird. Continually delayed. I hate the writing in this game. The incompetence of the builders. The problem is that they are locals, and so they believe a lot of the rumors about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on these tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, these fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that is why I chose this site over all the other potentials. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the earth here, it makes my skin crawl. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local to see if they had any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do, and it turns out that Old Man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the piece of the plans that I am missing. Every time I look at a paper and put it down, I fucking cringe a little.
Where are you? Callum? Callum? Tell Mommy
walk all the way down. Ah, I'm nervous.
Stay where you are.
Either that or my kid died and that like broke me.
So they are going to close this place down. Doesn't surprise me.
State Bureau of Fair Rides Inspection, Department of Agricultural and Consumer Services. State Inspection Report. Inspection date September 22nd, 1980. Inspection results unsafe. Close the park. Okay. Inspector's comments. After touring the park, riding the rides, and viewing the startling number of incidents suffered here in the park, it is this inspector's opinion that Atlantic Island Park should be shut down until Nathaniel Winter complies with all safety regulations. While I understand that there is a sensitive political relationship between Mr. Winter and the senator, I nevertheless suggest that such political considerations be set aside in condemning Atlantic Island Park. The rides at first glance appear well constructed and maintained, but the sheer number of incidents in the park during the last few years and during construction lead me to believe that there is something wrong at the base level of construction, and we should close the park and fully investigate these flaws. To wit, here is a partial list of the fatalities in the park since opening only 2 years ago. Family of 3 killed when roller coaster cart derailed. 14 separate incidents of broken bones and crushed ribs while riding the Octotron. 3 suicides from the top of the Ferris. A child injured on the escalator. I guess that's a 6. Over 6 dozen children reported missing of tail. The sheer volume of incidents means that it is my strongest recommendation that Atlantic Island Park be closed immediately. I gotta slow it down first. Every cart that goes by the window, I think there's gonna be something on it. It makes me fucking nervous. I have to deliver again. There's Chad the fucking chipmunk.
Mommy is coming, Callum.
It's a nice ride, at least.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. But I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Dawn and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Dawn was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
just a way for me to, like, ride the park for free. Whoa! No, get me off! Oh, what? No, what's happening? Hi, cat. You can ride it again. Not.
Where are you, Callum?
Fucking baby again. Yeah, that dude just like let me into the park and was just like, meh, fuck it. You don't need like an escort or anything.
Stay where you are!
Now I'm just like riding the rides for free.
Callum, where did you go?
What? I don't know how that was a missing car. Okay, whatever. It is a trap. Is that the roller coaster? And there's the bumper cars.
A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest.
I feel like this.
It's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
Damn. I don't think this lady should have had kids. Like, probably you should have used a condom that night. Yeah. Although, on a real quick side note, if I ever play Roller Coaster Tycoon, I'm modeling my park after this park. That's gonna be a thing that happens. I hope you guys are enjoying this game. It's creepy. Dude, this voice actor is fucking pro.
Callum, where did you go?
He's watching you.
Mommy is coming, Callum! I always wanted to ride this one. Never got around to do it before.
So you're gonna do it while you're looking for your kid? You are not a responsible parent.
Stay where you are!
You're like the opposite of a responsible parent. I'm gonna fuck that guy up.
What do you want?
We need to talk about Callum.
What do you mean? What have you done to him?
That's insulting. You and your